Welcome back to another video. Today we're talking about the top 5 tips on losing weight and getting ripped. So today we've got a few tips that we're going to be going through. One, who in the right mind is actually going to give up chocolate? So, like I was saying, today's video is going to be my top 5 tips on losing weight and to reveal them abdominal muscles. Drink your water. So before we start the video, I just want to tell you about the competition that I'll be running. All you've got to do is like, comment and subscribe. Basically, you'll win a free at-home training program, personalised and customised to yourself. I can also answer any dietary questions or queries that you may have. So, the first thing we've got to understand is how do you actually lose weight? It's a very simple process. All you've got to do is eat below your maintenance calories. Anything that you eat below, you're going to lose weight. The more you eat below, the more weight you're going to lose. So how do you know how much to eat below your maintenance calories? This is again quite easy. I'd probably recommend eating 500 calories below your maintenance. Obviously this will depend on how heavy you are currently. So the one recommendation that I'd suggest is to not lose more than 1% of your body weight each week. This will ensure that you're not losing any muscle mass and that the only mass that you're losing is the fat. So how do you work out your maintenance calories? Again, this is really easy. Just go on the internet, search maintenance calorie calculator. Any of the options, they should be all fairly accurate. Put in your stats. It might ask you for your height, your weight, your age, and then it will give you a value of how many calories you should eat a day to maintain the same weight. Now obviously, because you're wanting to cut, because you're wanting to lose weight, take 300 to 500 calories off of this value, and this will be a perfect starting point for your weight loss journey. Now that you understand how to lose weight, this brings us nicely on to my first tip on losing weight and making your cutting process much easier. So the first tip is to eat low calorie dense foods. This basically means in a gram of the food there's not going to be very many calories in comparison to things like chocolate, cakes, things like that. They would be high calorie dense foods. A few obvious examples of low calorie dense foods would be cucumber, peppers, any sort of leafy green. For example, cucumber, one cucumber is about 150 grams. In this there'd be about 24 calories. That means I could eat over 100 cucumbers in a day and still lose weight quite comfortably.
Cucumber.
A few examples of proteins that you can eat which are low calorie dense is any protein that's fairly lean. For example, lean chicken. If you get minced beef, try to go for the 5% fat or lower. Anything like that, just to make sure the meat is as lean as possible, will help you to lose that weight. The reason for choosing this lean meat is because in 1 gram of fat there's 9 calories in comparison to protein and carbs there's 4 calories. So therefore the leaner the meat, the less calories per gram. Basically the benefits of eating these low calorie dense foods is just that you can eat more. You can eat more of them, so you're going to be much more full. Your meals are going to be bigger and you're going to be so full, to be honest. If you do this properly, you're literally not going to want to eat them bingy foods such as cake and any of them cravings that you get. So personally, a few of the things that I like to eat are just massive wraps. Load them with any sort of leafy green. You can add a little bit of sort of a dressing on there if you'd like, a low calorie dressing. Put your protein in there, maybe some chicken, and you're going to be so full from that you're just not going to want to eat any of them bingy foods. My second top tip is to eat foods with a low glycemic index. These are basically foods that are not going to make your blood sugar levels spike and then drop dramatically. What happens when you get this dramatic drop is basically your body goes, hold on, I need to eat more food here. It's going to make you feel hungry when, to be honest, you don't actually need more food. You're going to be wanting to search through the cupboards and you're just going to start scanning everything because you're so hungry when actually you're not. So a few examples of these low glycemic index foods are, again, any vegetable, sweet potato, any sort of fruit is usually quite good. This diet's starting to sound a little bit boring now. So here you can switch it up a bit. Eggs, very good, low glycemic index. Pasta is usually fairly low, so is bread. Any of these foods you can put into your diet and not have to worry about your blood sugar levels spiking. Another way you can make your diet a little bit more interesting is by being a little bit creative with your foods. I'll have some videos coming out shortly on high protein meals that are very tasty but also low in calorie. They'll incorporate certain ingredients that have low calories, such as low calorie syrups. We might make some protein ice cream, things like that. Very interesting foods just to spice up your diet a little bit. My third top tip on how to diet is simply just to eat slower. This is because when you eat, your stomach will expand. It does actually take a little bit of time though for the message to be sent to your brain to tell yourself that you're not hungry anymore. So if you scran your food down really fast, you're going to be going to the cupboards and looking for more food to eat when actually you're not hungry. So as a really simple fix, simply just eat slower. Your brain will recognise that you're full while you're eating and you'll feel much more satiated at the end of the meal. You'll not want to go back to the cupboards to eat more, and it's going to be much more easy to keep them calories down. You recording?
Yeah.
So guys, you just got a high protein meal here. It's about 200 calories, 70 grams of protein. Very good. My fourth top tip, and quite a biggie, is just to simply not buy the foods that are unhealthy and that are going to make you put on weight. I don't know anyone that can walk past a chocolate bar every single day that you know is in the fridge and not be tempted to eat it. Personally, at the minute, there's 3 Easter eggs sat on top of my fridge. Every day I'm looking at them and I'm trying to force myself to not eat them yet. It's really hard, and I'm sure that one day I'll take a little bit of chocolate, and as soon as I do that, I'm bound to eat it all. So literally just don't buy the foods that are going to make you fat. My fifth and final tip is simply just to get enough sleep. Make sure you're in bed nice and early so that you're reducing the amount of cravings you're having late at night. Also, put simply, getting more sleep is going to reduce the hunger hormones that are stimulated. With little sleep, more hunger hormones are stimulated, and it's going to tell your body to eat more when really you don't need it. Thank you very much for watching. Please like and subscribe. I hope you enjoyed the video. There'll be plenty more videos coming like this. Don't forget about the competition. Once again, just leave a comment, like and subscribe, and that'll give you the chance to win a full at-home training program designed and customized for your needs, and I can also give you some dietary advice while we're at it. Thanks again, thanks for watching, see you next time.